Hi everyone, I am Divya Bharati, a watercolor artist from India. With 4 years of experience in watercolors completely changed the way I look into colors and creativity. Today I am so excited to share the joy of watercolors with you all, and this is for anyone who haven't tried watercolor before or think it's hard. This is going to be super simple and relaxing. Watercolors are not just another art form. It's going to be something special for you. Okay? If you're a kid, it will improve your focus and creativity. If you're a working adult, definitely this is going to be a stress buster, stress relief activity for you all. And for older people, it's going to improve your mindfulness, happiness, and whatnot. Okay, watercolor program has something so special to offer you for each and every one of you. Okay, so again, I'm welcoming you all to this 2-day art program. Day 1 we will cover techniques, and day 2 we'll start with a new floral art. Okay, so let's get started and I'll show you what materials you need for your painting. First and foremost, watercolor material that you need is a watercolor paper. Make sure you buy 100% cotton 300 GSM watercolor paper. So in the watercolor sheets it would be mentioned as this. These are the basic requirements. It should have a certain amount of thickness so that it can handle watercolors. Okay, you cannot directly paint in an A4 size sheet or in a normal notebook. Okay, make sure you get this. There are good brands. This is one such good brand called Fabriano Artistico, and there are also brands like Brusto. Make sure that it has mentioned as 100% cotton paper. All these are available in Amazon as well. Next, we'll move on to the brushes that you need. So there are a lot of brushes, shape, size. For this particular painting, we'll be mostly using round brushes only. Make sure you'll have 2 round brushes. You can get it from a nearby stationery, or if you need a very good brands, you can go with that. Here I will be using Brusto Mop Fox Grillo brushes. If you don't have any of these brushes, you can get these brushes from Amazon. So this is also good. Make sure these brushes are meant for watercolors. See to that and buy this. Okay, so the round brushes are more than enough. I'll be using mostly a smaller size round brush and one large size like this. Okay, this is more than enough for your watercolor painting, and once if you're interested more, you can buy the other shape brushes as well. Next we'll move on to watercolor paints. Actually there are a lot of brands in paints as well. Here this is a watercolor paint tube from Camel brand. They are really good. If you're a beginner, you can go with this Camel brand or Brusto watercolor brands. Make sure, see to that you buy watercolor that are available in tubes. So if you have pans also, not a problem. But for our paintings, I'll be using what is available in tubes. I'll show you how you can take this and put it in your palette and start painting. Okay. If you are a beginner, you can go with this paints, and for if in case if you're going to do it as a professionally, you're going to sell paintings, there are really good brands. Okay, this is what I will be using for the paintings that I do in large scale. Some of the brands that are professional grade is Mijello Mission Gold, Daniel Smith, Winsor and Newton. These are really high quality professional grade watercolor tubes. This is all I purchased it in a single, not in a set. The set, if you get this entire set, it is so expensive. Okay, so for beginners, I will not recommend this. You can go with you can just start buying if you the colors, minimum primary colors. If you're not liking the pigment quality, if you need a rich pigment quality, you can go with the primary like yellow, red, and blue. Okay, so these three, if you buy these three, you can have n number of opportunities to mix colors and all those stuffs. Okay, for beginners you can go with a Camel brand or Brushstroke brands. There are a lot of brands available. Okay, so we'll be, make sure you buy, if in case you're buying, let it be in tubes. Okay, so this is all about the watercolor paints, and we have covered brushes and paper also. Next is 2 bowls of water. Let one be very clean water, the other one you use for cleaning your brushes with the paint directly. This will of course become dirty. The other, make sure it is clean, so that when you clean your brush and paint it on the surface, you have the rich quality pigment in the paper. So 2 bowls of water. I covered brushes, paints, paper, 2 bowls of water. Then what else? You need a palette. Okay, so I have these palettes. It's not a mandatory thing to buy. You can use like a plastic plate or a silver plate, and you can clean it off. You can go with this plastic plate, this flower shape, so each and every well you can have each colors and paint, or else you can go with this palette. This, of course, I have a lot of colors in it, so this is not that mandatory. You can go with this small palettes available. Okay, lastly, have a few tissue papers. This is just to observe, like, take out excess of water in your painting, and pencil, eraser and a sharpener. So all these are required for your watercolor painting.